It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why people think that there is a GOAT debate. It is not. LeBron's in top 10 at best. And get your emotions out of it. Actually watch the games. If you actually watch the games, this guy quits more than anyone that I know. If things aren't going well, he's just sitting, he's slumped over, he sits at the end of the bench, he takes off and goes back into the locker room. That's not what the GOATs do. The actual greatest players in the league's history, they don't behave like that. When they lose, he's all about we. When they win, it's all about him. And that one right there made me the greatest of all time. In that speech, he didn't say we once. Everything was I. And that's what makes him insufferable. And that's what takes away from his actual basketball play. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen again. And I want you to hear what a GOAT sounds like. Actually, not even what a GOAT sounds like. This is the GOAT's trainer. And he silences all this chat. So check this out.
This thing has only happened 4 times in the history of the NBA. In the history of the NBA. 4 times. Where one player has won the scoring title, won the regular season, MVP, was first team defensive player, led the playoffs in scoring, and won the MVP in the finals. All 5 things.
So if you haven't seen this video before, who do you think those 4 players are? Right, let's let Tim Grover tell us.
Only happened 4 times in the NBA. You know who the 4 players are doing work? Jordan.
Now that's in NBA history. It's only happened 4 times, and Michael Jordan is the only one to have done that. Nobody else is on that level. Sorry, but not Wilt, not Kobe, not LeBron, not Magic, not Bird. That's just sheer dominance when it matters the most. Sheer dominance.
Grover explained why he believed Jordan was the GOAT, stating that he has the facts to back it up. Grover highlighting MJ's numbers are proof that his airiness was undisputed during his time in the NBA. He ended his decorated career as a 6 times NBA champion, 6 times NBA Finals MVP, most in NBA history, 5 times NBA MVP, 14 times All-Star, 3 times NBA All-Star MVP, 11 times All-NBA teams, NBA Defensive Player of the Year, 9 times All-Defensive NBA Team, NBA Rookie of the Year, 10 times NBA Scoring Champion, and a 3 times NBA Steals Leader. And proceed to embarrass LeBron James with this humiliating question to the crowd.
I absolutely love this part if you haven't seen this, but check this out.
Own a pair of Jordans or have a pair of Jordans on, stand up. Wow. Hey, just turn around. You wear a pair of LeBron and people sit down. You have a pair of LeBrons on, stand up.
How?
That right there is what you call a checkmate. An absolute checkmate. How are you going to be the greatest of all time and everybody's wearing the shoes of someone who retired 20 years ago, over 20 years ago? Not to mention just in apparel sales, Michael Jordan outsold LeBron 133 million to 31 million. And you're the current GOAT. You think you're the current GOAT and you can't even outsell someone who retired decades ago. Even the kids at the playground, because like I'll still play some pickup ball. Even kids at the playground, they're out there talking about MJ and Kobe. They're not talking about LeBron James. Every now and then, of course, you're going to hear Steph Curry because everybody wants to launch 3-pointers now. And before y'all try to come at me with Bill Russell and his 11 rings, it was a completely different league back then. There was no free agency. There was no trades. Like your team was your team. And that's how it was. The Celtics and the Lakers had the 2 stacked teams. And there was, 10 teams in the league? Actually, I think in the early 60s, there may have just been 8 teams in the league. So there was no parity whatsoever. I mean, 11 chips is 11 chips. But when it comes to overall stats and accomplishments, he still pales in comparison to MJ. There's countless videos out there comparing the two, so I don't have to list it all here. But if you're interested in that stuff, yeah, it's an easy Google search. And even through ChatGPT, it can surf the web now, so you can get stats right at the tip of your fingers. So not knocking Bill Russell, who's obviously an all-time great, and I have him ahead of LeBron as well. So that's all I got for you in this one. Let me stop sharing the screen. And yeah, by all means, give me your comments. If anyone wants to come on and debate me live, I'd love a good debate, but you have to be able to debate like an adult. Okay, I don't want to sit here and have a shouting match with grown people. But yeah, if you have facts and you want to make a case for LeBron or anyone else as the GOAT, let's do it. You know, it makes for great entertainment. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care.